Snow White and Rose Red, a story by the Brothers Grimm, retold by me, Regina Reed. Once upon a time, in a small cottage in the woods, lived a widow with her 2 daughters. Outside of the cottage stood 2 rose bushes. On one, the roses grew white as snow, and on the other, the roses grew red as blood. Like the rose bushes, the daughters were named Snow White and Rose Red. Snow White enjoyed quiet days reading her books, and Rose Red preferred running through the meadow amidst the butterflies. They were the best of friends that sisters could be, and promised to never leave one another as long as they lived. One cold winter day, there was a knock on the door, and when Rose Red opened it, she saw a large bear. "Please do not be afraid," said the bear. "I will do you no harm. I just wish to warm myself by the fire." The bear spent the winter with Snow White, Rose Red, and their mother. Every day, the bear played with the girls, and they grew to love him. When spring arrived, the bear told Snow White he would leave them for the summer. He had to go into the forest to protect his treasure from the dwarves. Snow White was so upset when the bear left them that she cried. Not long after the bear had left, their mother sent them out to collect firewood. They came across a fallen log and saw a strange movement. They discovered that a dwarf had his beard caught in the tree and couldn't get loose. They tried and tried to pull him free, but couldn't. Snow White pulled out a pair of scissors and cut the dwarf's beard. Instead of thanking the girls, the dwarf grumbled about the loss of his beard and ran off, pulling a bag of gold behind him. They came across the dwarf a second time while he was fishing. Once again, his beard was caught, this time on the fishing line. Snow White pulled out her scissors and once again cut the dwarf loose. The dwarf complained about his beard and ran off, dragging behind him a bag of pearls. Snow White and Rose Red came across the dwarf a third time as he was swooped up by an eagle. The girls pulled and pulled until the dwarf was free, but he once again complained about his rescue. Snow White and Rose Red came across the dwarf a fourth time. This time, there was a bear standing in front of him and his bags of jewels, pearls, and gold. They heard that the dwarf offered their lives to the bear in exchange for his own, but the bear did not listen. Frightened of the bear, Snow White and Rose Red turned to leave, but they heard a familiar voice call to them. "Snow White, Rose Red, do not be afraid." They turned around to see the bear, but in his place stood a young prince. The dwarf had cursed the prince and turned him into a bear so that he could steal the prince's riches. The prince married Snow White, and his brother married Rose Red. Together, with their mother and her roses, they lived out the rest of their days in the castle.